There has been a lot of talk recently about Tim Tszyu taking on Michael Zerafa, and everyone has been leaving their opinions and their thoughts and their ideas on what they think of this fight, whether it should happen, whether it shouldn't happen. So I want to leave my 2 cents. Let's dive in. It was a disappointing day ever since Tim Tszyu lost against Bakram Murtazaliev, and ever since that happened, the talks have been in the works about Michael Zerafa taking on Tim Tszyu. And there are a lot of opinions. Some people think that Tim Tszyu is well beyond Michael Zerafa and he shouldn't be taking him on. He should be looking at someone that is maybe at that world-class level. And other people think this would be a good fight because it would be a great Aussie clash and obviously a good moneymaker. My thoughts on the whole thing, I think, why not? Why should Tim Tszyu not fight him? I know they've pretty much rejected all the talks, and his camp's saying that they will not fight Michael Zerafa. They don't want to talk about fighting Michael Zerafa. He's beyond Michael Zerafa. But to me, this is the only opportunity that Tim Tszyu might have to fight Michael Zerafa. Tim Tszyu, if he didn't lose his fight like he did, the way that he did, then I would not be suggesting this at all. However, I think Tim Tszyu does need an easy opponent. Not saying that Michael Zerafa is an easy fighter to beat. I'm just saying that Tim Tszyu is a better fighter than Michael Zerafa. And Tim Tszyu needs a confidence builder. And I think Michael Zerafa might be that perfect fit to gain his confidence once again. I know other people have the argument that he should be staying in the top ranks and maybe fight an ex-world champion or maybe fight a contender or someone up in the world ranking level. But as long as Tim Tszyu goes back to how active he was, it's not really going to matter. He can fight Michael Zerafa and then have his next opponent be an ex-champion, or his next opponent be someone in the top 5 or potentially in the top 10, preferably top 5 of one of the sanctioning bodies. So if he remains active like he was, then I don't think it's a big deal. He just needs a confidence builder, and all it's really going to do is just give him more confidence. If he has a fight prior to fighting someone in that top rank level, then that's just going to give him more confidence and be another stepping stone to getting back to the position that he was at that number 1 contender level, or even be a world champion once again. So to me, I think it's not a bad idea, and it's going to be, I think, a pretty big moneymaker. So why not just hop on that train, get your confidence up, get a good pay packet, get a good standing in Australia, a good crowd behind you, and go from there, and then go back to that world stage with confidence, fighting an ex-champion or fighting a contender. So all in all, to me, I think it's not a bad idea, but it doesn't have to happen. I just think, why not? Why not go for it? If it doesn't happen, oh well, whatever, it's not a big deal. But I think it's the only time for it to happen is now, not when they're both well past their prime and on their way out career-wise. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. That's just how I feel about it at the moment. Might change my mind, might not, but it's probably his only chance to do it, I think. What are your thoughts? Do you think he should fight Michael Zerafa? Do you think he's well beyond Michael Zerafa? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, peace out. Myths in boxing, highlight reels mean, front row seats to the blow by blow scene.